Have you used a skincare product with the hopes of treating your acne or getting rid of the dark marks left behind, only to be presented with skin much worse than you anticipated? You could either be dealing with a skin purge or a breakout from an irritation. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Janet. I'm a medical doctor and I blog on skincare tips and relax day. So if these are topics you love, please click on the subscribe button and head over to my blog. Now in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys how to tell if your skin is purging or breaking out. A skin purge, while it can be very annoying, is a good sign. It shows your skincare products are doing what you got them for. Now, what happens when your skin is purging is that when you use skincare products that encourage sloughing off of dead skin cells or increase the cell turnover rate of your skin. Now, as the skin cells begin to fall off, clogged pores underneath the skin, gunk, microconedones, these are acne that are in their early stages of formation. They begin to come up to the surface quicker than they would have. So it seems like when you start this skincare product, your skin gets worse before it gets better. Now, a breakout, on the other hand, can be as simple as a normal acne you usually get because you're acne prone, or it could be a reaction to a skincare ingredient in the skincare product you just introduced that doesn't work well with your skin. Now, whether it's a skin purge or an irritation, you have to handle them appropriately, or else they can leave you with a damaged skin barrier and then you begin to present with signs of skin sensitivity like redness, dryness, itching, all the rubbish we don't want on our skin. Like I mentioned earlier on, your skin may purge when you introduce skincare products that encourage sloughing off of the dead skin cell or speeds up the rate at which your cell turns over. Examples of these are retinoids, chemical exfoliants like alpha hydroxy acid, these are glycolic acid, lactic acid, and then beta hydroxy acid like salicylic acid. Now, other skin actives can also cause a purge, like vitamin C, benzoyl peroxide, and then exfoliating processes like microdermabrasion. Now, a skin purge most of the time looks like your regular acne because they tend to occur more around your acne-prone areas. So if you're used to having comedonal acne, the whiteheads and the blackheads, your purge will most likely be comedones. Now, if you tend to have the more inflammatory type of acne, you could experience papules, pustules, or you could have a mix of both. A breakout from an irritation is a bit different. It tends to be more widespread, not just limited to the areas where you're acne prone, because this is an irritation to the skin. Now, it's more widespread. There's a lot of rashes, dryness, soreness. It can get so severe that even applying water to the face can be very irritating. Now, I experienced this when I used tretinoin. It was so irritating to my skin. I had these tiny bumps all over my face. My face was so sore. I couldn't put anything on my face. I couldn't wash my face. I couldn't use plain water on my face. That was how sore my face was. It was burning. Now, a skin purge should not burn, but when you begin to experience burning from a skincare product, you could be irritated by that product. Now, you have to take it out of your routine and give your skin time to heal. There are a few pointers that can help you differentiate a purge from a breakout. Like I mentioned earlier on, the location of the breakout can tell you what is happening. For a skin purge, you tend to break out around areas where you are usually acne prone, while for breakout, it tends to be more widespread. Now, I mentioned this earlier on as well. The type of breakout can also tell the difference. Now, if it's a purge, you tend to have the same type of acne you usually have because these are just acne that would have come up to the surface anyways. While for a breakout, now they're usually more of rashes, widespread, and associated with burning. So you know that your skin is being irritated by something in your product that you have to watch out for and take out of your routine. Now, another way you can tell the difference is if you just added skincare products to your routine that contain skincare ingredients that I mentioned earlier on, that usually increases your cell turnover rate or encourage sloughing off of dead skin cells. If you just introduce products like this, then you most likely are experiencing a purge. Now, if you didn't introduce any of these products, then you are most likely reacting to something, or something in your routine is causing a breakout. Maybe your skin practices, your products, your makeup, something in your skincare routine is clogging your pores and leaving you acne prone. The duration of the breakout can also give pointers. For a purge, it typically lasts 4 to 6 weeks. For some people, this may last up to 2-3 months. Yes, that's how much some people may purge. So when you're experiencing this and you know you added a product that is probably causing this, you just have to wait it out until your skin does its thing and the pores are unclogged. Now, if you had a lot of clogged pores underneath, it may take longer than someone who already had a skincare routine who had less clogged pores. So you get the drift. Now, you can't prevent a purge when you introduce these products into your skincare routine. This is kind of the phase they go through to kind of clear out your pores, leave your pores unclogged, get you the clearer skin you're looking for. So it's inevitable. So what we should be focused on is on how to make this purging phase bearable, how not to worsen it, because trust me, there are certain skincare practices that would leave you with a worsened skin than you would have imagined. Now, the first thing to do when you're introducing skincare products that contain these skincare ingredients, you want to start very slow. You want to slow the process. So when you're introducing products like retinoids and chemical exfoliants, you want to start once a week for the first 2 weeks, then move up to twice a week for the next 2 weeks before you end up with alternate days or daily use. Now, if you notice that your skin is getting more irritated with more breakouts, when you increase the frequency, you can always take it back to fewer times a week. You have to listen to the skin. The skin tells you what is working and what doesn't work. Our skincare products don't have to hurt us to work. You will get more benefits when you don't damage your skin barrier, because when you do, you have to heal the barrier before you even begin to chase the skincare goals you were looking out for in the first place. Now, another way to reduce the severity of a purge is to start with low concentrations of the skin actives. You don't want to be new to retinoids and then you go straight to 1% tretinoin. It is going to irritate the heck out of your skin. You want to start with very low concentrations. Even with the milder retinoids, you want to start with the least concentration you can find and then work your way up. It gives your skin time to adapt to the skincare ingredients. The third way is to opt for milder alternatives, with the examples of the retinoid as well. Instead of starting with tretinoin or retinaldehyde, you can start with retinyl palmitate, retinol. Give your skin time to adapt to these milder forms before working your way up. I made a video on retinoids, how to pick the best for your skin type. I'll link it up here. You also want to avoid using too many skincare ingredients at once. Now, when you're just introducing any of these skincare ingredients into your routine, you want to do it one at a time. Now, when you do that, if there's any reaction, you can tell that this is the skincare ingredient that I introduced that is responsible for this. But if you're using so many at the same time, you won't know where to start, because there are so many products in the skincare routine. So you want to start with fewer skincare ingredients, and you also don't want to mix the wrong skincare ingredients together. When the purge is on, you want to use mild products. You don't want to aggravate the process. So for cleansing, you want to use a low pH, non-sulfate cleanser that wouldn't dry out your skin, because when you dry out your skin, the skin is left dry. There will be more sebum production to try to compensate for the dryness, and your pores will get clogged, and then just a vicious cycle. We don't want that. Now, you always want to apply a moisturizer. When you're experiencing a purge, it may seem like your skin is breaking out more, your skin is oily. You don't want to stop applying your moisturizers, because though your face is oily, the skin underneath may be dehydrated. Now, what moisturizers do, especially those that contain hydrating ingredients, they keep your skin hydrated. Now, they also form a seal over your skin, preventing transepidermal water loss. Now, we also want to avoid picking and popping the pimples when you're experiencing a purge, because you're going to introduce infection. This will lead to inflammation and then another vicious cycle. We don't want that. Now, you also want to use skincare products that contain calming ingredients. Ingredients like Centella asiatica, niacinamide. Niacinamide helps with fortifying the skin barrier. They are needed in the synthesis of ceramides, which form the bulk of the lipid matrix in the skin. So these are skin ingredients you want to incorporate. They fortify the skin barrier and help to heal the skin. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.